WWE Money in the Bank coming to you live from London today at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. Carl Coulange for the Sports Hit List by the fans and for the fans. Kudos to Triple H and the entire WWE creative team for putting together what is a premium live event, what we known as a pay-per-view. Great booking here, and there's a lot of different scenarios. So I'm going to give you guys my quick predictions about the pay-per-view today. Thank you for supporting the Sports Hit List by the fans and for the fans. And like, share, comment, subscribe to all of our content. So here we go. Raw Women's WWE Tag Team Championships, Women's Championships. We have Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. I'm going Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler to retain. I don't see anyone defeating them anytime soon. They have the hot hand. They seem like the dominant team. So I have them having a long title run. So they retain. Then we get into the Intercontinental Championship match, Gunther versus Matt Riddle. For some reason, I see Riddle going over here. I know Gunther has the hot hand, and he clearly has, the division on lock for over a year. And I think it's time we elevate him to the main event status. So I have Matt Riddle winning, on accident or surprisingly, because no one sees it coming. I got Matt Riddle with the win. We get into Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio. Clearly, the Brock Lesnar story isn't over yet because Cody's still wearing the hand brace, and we haven't seen Brock. I think Brock cost Cody the match, and then you see Brock do a run-in and cost Cody the match to set up their feud, to reset up their feud and just or reignite, I would say, and they have a match at SummerSlam. So I got Dominic Mysterio picking up the win. It'd be a good victory for the kid. Then we get into the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We have Becky Lynch versus Zoe Stark, Selena Vega, Bayley, Io Sky, Trish Stratus. I'm going Becky Lynch here. I think Becky wins this, and she cashes against Rhea Ripley. They kind of been teasing this, this matchup for a while. I kind of see that going at SummerSlam. So I got Rhea versus Becky at SummerSlam, and Becky announces her cash-in. So Becky wins this match. We have the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, Ricochet versus LA Knight, Shinsuke Nakamura, Santos Escobar, Butch, Damian Priest, and Logan Paul. My prediction is twofold. It's really just what I think the different scenarios can be. LA Knight clearly has the hot hand right now as far as being a popular favorite and the fans wanting him, and he's clearly over. You want to elevate him to a main event status. Maybe if it's, a mid-card, because I don't see him challenging Roman or Seth for the World Heavyweight Championship. But I can see him winning the Money in the Bank and maybe, cashing it in on the U.S. Championship like they did last year. I would hate for them to do that because the Money in the Bank to me has always been prestigious enough that you keep it at the main event status, right? So I think LA Knight wins. LA Knight could win. I have two possibilities. The other possibility would be Damian Priest. Now, I think it's a matter of your match order. If this match goes before the World Heavyweight Championship match and Damian Priest wins, here's how I see it, which leads into a segue into the World Heavyweight Championship match between Seth and Finn Balor. If I see Damian Priest win it, and then you have the World Heavyweight Championship match, I believe Finn's going to upset Seth, and then Damian's going to cash in, because we've seen the friction between the Judgment Day, and then now that would allow the Judgment Day to completely implode, right? So that's how I see it. Either LA Knight wins or Damian Priest wins, and Damian Priest wins it. Finn wins the World Heavyweight Championship match, and he defeats Seth, and then he cashes in. If that doesn't happen, if LA Knight or somebody else wins, then Seth retains his championship, because then you don't have that drama between the Judgment Day for them to implode there, right? And then lastly, we have the Usos versus Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline Civil War. The best storyline in pro wrestling, in my opinion, in WWE at least. And I had nothing but enjoying it. I'm a big fan of the Bloodline and what they've been doing. I don't know how many more t-shirts I have to get. I saw Roman release a couple more, but here's how I see it. Another scenario where I'm like, I really can't predict it, but it's in twofold, right? So I see if Jimmy and Jay lose the match, you could do a turn where Jimmy gets upset and then he turns on his brother. Then you get brothers versus brother, but then you're getting multiple turns, which kind of is like redundant when you do it. That's A. The other thing is the Usos win. Solo takes the pinfall because we know Roman's not going to. Roman gets upset. Solo aligns himself with his brothers. And then, you probably get a Solo versus Roman for the title, or one of the Usos for the title. That's how I see it going down. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe to all Sports Hit List content across all social media platforms. Join our TikTok, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, share our content, enjoy the long holiday weekend. Carl Coulange signing out, and enjoy the pay-per-view. Make sure you check out the Backstage Brawl immediately following. They will have a post-show live under the Sports Hit List. We got you covered for the pay-per-view. You guys enjoy it. This will be a good one. Put your ones in the air. You know what that means. Have a good day.